I go with my family and friends. My father plays the gambang, a Balinese instrument in the gamelan, our orchestra. I go to school 6 days a week. I'm in the 1st grade. At school, we learn many important things, but when the teacher talks about Earth, that's what I like to study the most. One day when I was playing with my friends, I began to notice plastic all over the place. We found plastic bags and containers in the fields and streams. I even smelled burning plastic. I began to wonder, why was there so much plastic on the ground? Where did it come from? Many people use plastic bags in the market to carry their food. The bags are strong and convenient. Sadly, too often the bags end up on the ground. That couldn't be good for the Earth. The shadow puppet play. After school, for fun, we went to the shadow puppet play. Have you ever seen a shadow puppet play? It is a traditional play in where they use puppets behind the screen. To my surprise, today's play was about a king and plastic. It was almost as if the shadow puppet master, the storyteller, knew what I had been thinking.
For many years, everyone in the kingdom ate their food wrapped in banana leaves. When you finished eating, you tossed the leaves on the ground. The banana leaves came from the earth and would go back to the earth. One day, the king's soldiers came back from a trip around the world with a surprise. Clear plastic wrap. It was so useful. Everyone stopped using banana leaves and started using plastic. After a while, the king noticed a problem. People would toss the plastic like they used to with banana leaves, but the plastic didn't turn into dirt. It stayed around. Soon the kingdom was getting quite messy. The animals got mad and complained to their king. They were slipping on the plastic in the fields. They also told him that plastic did not grow on trees. It was made out of oil and didn't go back to the earth. The king didn't know what to do. Plastic was good for his people, but bad for the earth. How could he solve this dilemma? What could be done with the used plastic so it didn't end up as garbage everywhere? He issued a proclamation.
To anyone who can resolve this problem, I, the king, shall make them prince or princess for the day.
What would I do? What could I do? I think I know. Oh, great king, I think I can help you with your problem.
Yes? What can you do, young man, to help with the problem of waste that plagues my kingdom, which no one heretofore has been able to resolve?
Oh, great king, there must be many steps before we learn to run, and this can be the first. Reduce. Reduce. I went to the war room, which is what we call the store in Bali. What I saw in the store was exactly what I've seen in the fields, like little plastic packets for shampoo. So I bought a big bottle of shampoo instead of little packets. I was buying in bulk. When the owner offered me a plastic bag for the things I bought, I said, no thanks. I had my own shopping bag. I was reducing the amount of plastic I used. I was so excited. I had done the first R.
Great job, Wayan.
Thank you, King.
By bringing your own shopping bags and buying in bulk, you helped reduce the amount of plastic that is made and tossed away. Reduce! But the kingdom is still in need. Is there not more that we can do?
Oh, yes, great King. There is a second step. Reuse. Reuse. My friends and I immediately started looking around for ways to reuse plastic in our village. First we found out that old bottles make great music toys. Then when we were picking up plastic in the fields, we saw a scarecrow that gave my friend Made a great idea. If we tied plastic bags to the end of the sticks and stuck them in the ground, the plastic would move in the wind and keep birds away from the rice fields, just like scarecrows. The grown-ups liked their idea so much they copied it. Soon everyone is using plastic bags for scarecrows.
Good job, Wayan. What a smart way to reuse plastics. But the kingdom is still in need. Is there not at least one more thing we can do?
Recycle!
Ah, if the plastic can't be used for something else, it can be made into something new.
Recycle! I got together with my friends and we figured out a plan. It took a little work, but we got the grown-ups to set a recycling bin next to the trash bins to make it easier for villagers to recycle their plastic. That's what recycling is all about, something new out of something old.
What a great job you and your friends did to clean up your village. Reduce, reuse, recycle. The 3R's. I hereby make you prince for a day. What will be your first act?
Oh, King, I'm so glad we pleased you. My first act will be to hold a parade in my village.
And how will you do that, Wayan?
A surprise. See ya! Prince for a day! The very next day, my friends and I collected plastic around the village and fields. It's easy to find plastic because plastic comes in so many different colors and shapes. It was fun just cleaning things up, but we had more than that in mind. Soon the stuff we collected wasn't trash anymore. We were using it to make things for our surprise parade. We made parade sticks out of plastic that nobody wanted. We made instruments for our parade too. We used bottles with beans in them to make them sound like shakers. We used old plastic buckets for drumming. This way we had music for our parade. We decided to march around our village with our instruments and parade sticks to show the village that you can even make art and music out of old plastic. Art from garbage, that was the surprise. We got ready in the barn jar, and once we knew the king was watching, off we went through the whole village.
What a wonderful parade, Wayan. And your village is so clean and healthy.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Can you have as much fun cleaning up your kingdom as we had in ours?